When you have a drippy hose bib like this, the reason it is there's a washer in the end of this long stem that goes up inside of the hose bib. You need to replace that washer. The way you do that is, first of all, you go and make sure your main water is turned off. There's a ball valve inside the garage right below or right before the pressure reducing valve. Then you come back out and you open your hose bib about halfway up. Let the water start draining out. And it may take a minute or so for that to happen. This is a bonnet nut. Loosen the bonnet nut and be turning this hose bib, the handle, out also as you're taking it apart. And then you should be able to turn it and pull it. Now it's got a thread right here, so that's what operates it back and forth, so you may have to twist it a few more times to get it out. As you can see, this washer is worn out, so we need to replace that. The washer is a double-aught flat washer. You could also use a bevel washer if you can't find a flat one. Hang on to the handle, take a screwdriver, undo the screw, that comes out, and if you can, put the double-aught against the surface of the hose bib. Doesn't really matter, but that'll keep any raised edges away from the seat that you're going into. Screw it back together, and it does not have to be really reefed on tight, but it does need to be seated. Sometimes when you pull it out, this will flip back the other way. Just make sure that it's like that. Push it back in. You may have to screw the handle in a little bit to get it where this nut will go on. And don't close it all the way yet. This doesn't have to be real tight either. Just snug it up. Turn it off. Go and turn the water back on. You'll get a little bit of air blowing out, and then operate it a couple of times, and that should have taken care of the problem. You don't have to reef on this either. Just turn it off. This washer faces against a brass seat in there, and the harder you turn it off, the more wear or groove you're putting in this. So that is how to change a hose bib washer. This is called a prior hose bib, P-R-I-E-R. There will be one of two types on your house. This is called an arrowhead hose bib. They operate the same way. Back that off, and this is a bushing instead of an over. So that just unscrews, and back here is where the washer faces on the inside of your hose bib.